Hey y'all, it's Diane with Y'all Craft One at my old barn door, and I'm back today working in my billowing journal. I did add a few things. I added the bags, and you'll see where those are as we're kind of going through. And that's pretty much, there's a couple of other pieces that I added, but you'll see those too. So today I'm going to try and finish, or not finish, but I'm going to add to the billowing portion of it by adding some things on the edges of the pages, some tabs and things like that, just to add a little added interest. So we're just going to flip through. I'm not going to add anything to this outside page because I like the way this fabric shows underneath. So I'm just going to leave that like it is. And I've got that added. So on this page, I want to add something pretty. And I have these that I thought I could use in here. I got these at I actually think I got these at Habitat for Humanity. Let's see if I can get them open. Here we go. Sorry for the crinkle, y'all. Okay. And this is a good piece of cardstock, so I don't know, I might use it for something or I might throw it away, who knows. All right, so this would be really pretty right here, just kind of on the edge. And I don't think I want to sew it, I think I want to glue it just so that I don't want the stitching to take away from the pretty of the applique. So now I just got to figure out which side is the right side. I think this is the right side. So we're going to put this on the edge here. And I'm just going to run a bead of glue down the edge of this page. And I have found when I do this, especially with fabric, you know how sometimes when you put the fabric tack on, it'll show through the fabric. But if you kind of rub it into the page a little bit, that helps it to not do that so bad. So once I get my line, then I'll take the tip of my glue bottle and just kind of go back and do this, and that helps it to not show through it as bad as it normally does. Okay. And so we're just going to lay this in here like so. And I'm going to give that a second to dry before I try to turn the page. And I'm going to get a wipe and try and wipe off the oops, I've ripped that one. Try to wipe off the tip of that glue some. I had a comment on one of my videos, and it was a video from a very long time ago. And the comment, all it said was, "Boy, she sounds tired." And so I just commented back and said, "I'm always tired." That's the only comment I put to it. But I just thought it was hilarious because I think that I don't know if they were trying to be mean or what, but or maybe they were just making an observation, but it was just so funny. And I thought, I'm always tired. So hopefully I don't sound tired today, but I am tired today. So anyways, I just thought that was comical that they took the time to make that comment. Okay, so we've got that there. Let's see if we can see it. Nope, I like that. I like that you can't see it outside of the book cover, but then when you open it up, you can see it. Okay, so we've got that one there. Excuse me. We'll probably save this one for the second signature. Okay, so flipping on through. I think that's dry enough. Hopefully it won't stick to nothing. All right, let's see. I am tired today, y'all. I want to put something maybe on this one. And I'm thinking, I have a bunch of these little doilies. But I also, you know what? I think I want to put a pop of color. I've got these very vintage flashcards. They're little tiny flashcards. So I think it would be cool to add that as a page tab there and just have that little bit of yellow peeking out, because you have the yellow in the birds. So let's do that. And I'm going to kind of make it peek out a little long, you know, as a tab. And you can, you know, you can put a label on this as a tab, you know, for a page tab or whatever, or you can leave it like it is. But I think I want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and use this because I'm trying to use up the last little bit of what's in this bottle of glue. It's giving me a hard time about coming out. And I want to put plenty of glue on there because that's kind of a thinner coffee dyed page. It's just notebook paper. So I want to make sure I get a good hold on it. Okay. So let's go about right there with it. Excuse me. I don't know what is up. I've got a frog in my throat. I'm going to try to drink a coffee real quick while my glue's drying. Okay, maybe that'll help. Or maybe not. Okay. Alright, so let's take a peek. Yeah, and it's, you know, muted behind that white lace. So I think, you know, it's not so bright that it's too much. Okay, so let's just keep going. I did add a rusted safety pin here. I'm going to add something to it, but I'm not sure what yet. Oh, here's where I added that card with the blue butterfly. And I don't think I added anything else up here. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to collage over the words of it. And that way all you get is the butterfly and some pretty collage here. But I'll do that later. Okay, and then I would like to put maybe like a tab here. And I have this little plate full of goodies. I'm going to lay these out so you can see. Ooh, that one might look pretty there. No, that's too much with this. Excuse me. But I have, you know, just some little trinket type things that I thought would be cute as page tabs. Again, the point of the billowing journal is to cause you to think outside the box and use things like that, like for page tabs, use something that you wouldn't generally think to use for a page tab. And you don't have to do that, but it is, you know, like these are those little chipboard pieces. And I wouldn't normally use them as a page tab, but I think that they would be cool as a page tab. And I like the way that color looks on there. So let's put him here. I actually kind of like him there. Hopefully I'm in frame where y'all can see. Let me see. Let me just check the camera. Okay. All right. So maybe I will put him there. I love, love, love these vintage matte pages. And I usually don't put something on the very bottom, but I just like the way that looks on that page, so that's what we're going to do. And again, my glue is doing the little volcano because it's It's getting low, so I'm just trying to use it up. Oh, good grief. Okay, I just need to quit messing with that and let it dry for a second, don't I? Okay, so I think that one's dry. And of course it smooshed out the back side. There we go. Let me wipe this off and make sure we don't stick our pages together. Okay, this page I'm not going to do anything to because I love this page. I think it's so pretty, just like it is. Oh, you know what? There is something I want to do. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. I have lost so much stuff since I moved. I have, somebody sent me, a sweet friend of mine sent me some of the little specimen card things. And for Mother's Day, my daughter brought me this beautiful, beautiful bouquet of flowers. And so, of course, I let them sit on the counter for a few days so I could look at them and enjoy them. And then I started snipping them off and drying them. And I was going to use them in those little specimen cards. And now I can't find the stinking things. I've looked everywhere. I also have little bingo chips. And I can't find those either. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm still looking, so hopefully I will find them before I'm finished with the journal. Okay, I know one thing. I also have this little saucer here that I've filled up with little trinkets and little things that I thought that I would like to use in the journal. Now, of course, I won't be able to use all of these. However, I wanted things that were, you know, very different. And so I thought I could add some of these, and I found my scrapbook tiles, and I thought I could maybe spell the word age because I want this book to look old, like it has some age. So I thought it might be cool to add the word age in here somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. So let's add something. I wanted to add a bingo tile on here. Whoops. But I haven't been able to find one. Hang on. Let's see. I've got a little bag of game tiles. Now, these are the bingo ones, but I wanted the little clear ones. Do you know what I'm talking about? And I don't see one in here. So maybe, I had another little piece, if I can find it, that I thought would be fun to add in here. I see I've got too much stuff in my bowl. That would be really pretty there, wouldn't it? I'm afraid it would be too heavy for this thin paper because this is just the notebook paper too that we've coffee dyed, gessoed, and done some inking on and some stamping. I love the way it feels though. It has a great texture to it. That really would be pretty there. Maybe it wouldn't be too much. We're going to try it and see. So, oops. I got trinkets falling out of my little bowl there, or saucer. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I'm adding it with. I think what I'm going to add it with, because the back is kind of, doesn't really have a texture to get a good grip with the glue. And I have found for things like that, the glossy accents works really well for stuff like that. It takes a little bit longer for the glossy accents to dry. But what I do is generally I'll, you know, put my glossy accents on and then put a clip or something on to hold it for a while so I don't have to sit and hold it while it's drying. Okay. So let's kind of put him right here. We'll put him in the middle. Okay. And then I want to make sure that I wipe this off on the back, so we don't stick to anything. And then I'm going to grab one of my little clips and just clip that on there so that it gives it an opportunity to dry. Okay, so we'll keep going. We're not going to wait on it to dry. Okay, there's our little dangle there. Oh, I better put the top back on this or it'll be stuck like Chuck. Okay. This one flips out and we already have a tab up there. Oh, I did add this. This is one of those square doilies. And I kind of wanted to angle it a little and not make it be straight in there. So just for a little added interest. And then on this one, I have, where did I put that? I know y'all just saw me with it. Here it is. This. Nope, I don't like that on that color. Those colors clash. However, I have my handy dandy little tub here that has all kinds of these little doilies. That one might be pretty with the Battenberg lace. Let's try that one. I think if we put it right there, it would be pretty as a page tab and just kind of an extra, you know, something billowing out. So let's do that. Oh, this glue bottle is going to get on my nerves. It's taking forever for the glue to come out. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Okay, I think that'll dry okay and do pretty good. All right, moving on. Okay, I added this in here too. This is a very, very vintage napkin, and it's not as thin as the napkins now that we use. It's got a little texture to it, and then these flowers are raised, so you can actually feel the flowers on there. But I just thought it went so pretty with the blue in this page and kind of gave it a little extra something right here. And I love the little scalloped edges. So I just made a page out of it. So we have that. We've already got our Jersey cow. I guess it's a Jersey cow. Here's where I added the bags. One set of the bags, I added them in this signature and the second signature too. So we'll add some goodies in that bag. I have something that I think I'm going to add in that bag. We'll do that later. And then let me see what we're looking like from the front. I mean, yeah. Okay, we're still looking good. I want something on an edge of this page. I have this, but I don't want to overwhelm the page with that because that's kind of, I don't know yet with that. You know what? Let's add a butterfly to this page. We'll add a pretty butterfly because I have some of these big butterflies. Thinking this one, yeah, I think this one will go the best with that fabric. And maybe we put him in the corner like that, and that way you can use that as a tab. You can use his wing as a tab. Let's do that. Okay. There we go. Let that dry for a second. Okay. And keep going. I have some ideas of some things I'm going to put here, but I'm not going to put them yet. So we're just going to flip him because he's going to be kind of the center of the signature. But I think I may put something here too because it will be very hard to sew the signature together with just this in the center. So I may put something else here. I haven't decided yet, but possibly. Okay. All right, so on this one, I have these little rusty birdhouses, and this was glued on something else and taken off. But I think it would be cool if I can get this glue off the back. I need to cut my fingernails so bad. They're horrible. Sorry y'all are having to look at my nappy nails. That is some hard glue, whatever they used to glue that with. Okay. But that would look super cool right there. And I think what I want to do, instead of gluing it or taping it or whatever, I think I'd like to actually stitch it. Maybe do some slow stitching on it. But we're not going to do that in this video. But just to kind of give you an idea, I think I would like to stitch that there. So for now, I'm just going to take a paper clip and put that on there so that I know that that's what I want to do with that. Okay. Here is the other sack that I did, and I just attached them with a little piece of muslin. So you have the muslin here. But I like the way that looks up against that. Here is our little Swedish ticket. No, not Swedish. Czech. It's a Czech ticket. Alrighty, keep going. Okay, maybe on this one. Yes, that's where I want to put that one. It's just sometimes a lot easier to put the glue on the paper versus trying to put it on the little doily. I love the color of this doily. I have literally had to do this book in small portions, and what I mean by saying that is I've had to do a little and stop and let my brain let the ideas flow, and then come back and do some more. So it's been quite the adventure with this journal. Okay. And then this needs to be glued to this because I haven't glued that down yet. And I'm just going to kind of glue it right here in the middle. Oh, my glue is coming to an end. Yep, I think that's all for that one. Okay, let's see which side I want that on. I think this side. And I just kind of want it glued right there in the middle because I want it to be dimensional. Have a little lift. Okay, so we can throw this one away and get our new one. All right. So we've got that there. Let's see what we can see. All right, so we can see a little bit of the butterfly wing. We can see this and this when we just, open that up. This, prevents a lot of it from showing, but the good thing is when you open it, you still see, like when you're on this page, you still see this and this, and you're like, ooh, what is that? Let me explore. Let me go see what that is. And that's the whole point, is to have things that billow out, that catch your eye and make you want to keep going in the book. So I just want to, I'm going to flip this part so we can kind of see what we look like here. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot here. But I mean, you kind of get the idea, as far as just think outside the box and think of different things that, you might would want to add, or something that would draw the eye to go further, to explore, explore more. So let's see. Let's do this one, because I think he's cool. And we'll put him at the bottom of the page. Okay. Probably put entirely too much glue on there. But again, it's coffee dyed paper, and it's just, copy paper, so it's not like a heavyweight paper or anything. So I'm going to make sure we get it good, or, make it stay good. Okay. Okay. Put him there. Whoops. We got some glue smooshing out back here. Okay. Hopefully it keeps gooping out. Well, that's probably because you put a ton of glue on there, Diane. Sorry, guys. I am definitely heavy-handed with the glue. Oh my goodness, look it. It's making a mess. Let me fix it. I'll be right back. Okay, so got that dried. Oh, and it's still stuck. Dang, dang. Okay, we're going to move on along. All right, so this is the wallpaper. And I just want a little bitty bit of something on here. So I think I am going to use one of these red bingo chips. I'd love it if I had a green one, but I don't. Somebody wrote all over that one. Look. They drew on it. They even drew on the back. We'll use this one. And I just want to put him right here, just to kind of give you something to see when you're at this page. Because y'all know my aversion to blank pages. I'm not a fan of blank pages. But, just the smallest something will add a little bit of added interest on the page. That's wood, but I think this will do wood. We're going to try it. If it don't work, we will go back and put something else on it. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on the page here. Okay. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I don't know what is up with my throat today. Well, I do know. It's allergies. I'm telling you, I didn't sneeze one time when we were in Alabama at the camper. But as soon as I got back to Tennessee, I started sneezing again. I laugh and make a joke, tell my husband I'm allergic to Tennessee. I need to move to Florida, which is where I'd live if I could. Okay. All right, so we got him there. And then just kind of want to let him dry a little bit, but he'll be okay. All right, we've got our pretty lace there, just to add something delicate. Okay, and this, what do I want on this? I don't know yet on that, so we're just going to keep going. We have our lace here at the top of that, so it has something on it. I'm not going to put anything on that yet. Oh, I know. I would like to put this here, because that way it won't be hanging out too far out of the bottom. So I just need to take this off. And that was just kind of holding everything in place while it was not in use. Okay, it doesn't want to come off. I don't want to unravel it, so I'm trying to take it off carefully. It's trying to give me a hard time. Okay, so I think when we glue that down, we'll be able to glue that kind of in behind so that it doesn't unravel. All right. Oh no, my glue is doing the volcano. See, I think that'll be pretty right down there. Okay. Look at that. Let's see if we'll use that glue instead of wiping it off. I'm going to kind of mix it in with that so that it holds that and keeps it from raveling out too bad. Okay, and then let's just put some of this right across there. And this time we're going to put the lid on it so that it doesn't do that. Because I had it sitting there without the lid on it. Okay, we're going to put him right here. Okay. This is rice paper, so I'm just going to leave that because it's pretty thin. Do we want something on here? Oh. I have this little flower. And I love that it's, you know, made with the book page. So maybe we'll put that on there because this is, you know, kind of an organic journal and I'd like to add some flowers in. So let's add that as a page tab. Not really a page tab, but a billow element. Maybe we'll call it that, a billow element. Hey man, I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this, y'all, so bear with me. Okay, and we'll add him right there. Hopefully we didn't get too much glue, and of course we did. Alright, and we'll let him dry. Well, let's put the lid back on our glue. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm going to do throughout the rest of the book is I'm just going to go through and add elements to poke out the tops and the sides, and you know, and I'm going to shop my craft room and find some other interesting elements to add to the pages and kind of say, hey, come look at me, you know, that kind of deal. So I think I'm going to end the video here because I don't want to bore you to tears. I mean, you pretty much get the idea of this. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and add the rest of my billowing elements in. And then the next time I come back, I'll show you what other goodies I have added. And then we'll go from there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I hope you have a great day. Big hugs.